Oh, he's got a sword with his own face on it? Now he's just showing off.
Hey! What's up, my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Kamen Rider GO-DX SAIKYO GIRADE. So here we are, and there it is. And first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. So at the front here, we have the SAIKYO GIRADE. There we have a GO2. Again, I love that suit design. And on the side here, we have the SAIKYO GIRADE. On this side, we have a GO2. On the top of the box, we have GO2, things, stuff. On the bottom, stuff, things. On the back of the box, you have your obligatory product shots. Does this, that's the other, things, stuff. Warning, don't eat anything in this box. That could be very bad for you. And we have Sad Pac-Man. And that's basically it for the packaging. And moving right along, here we have the SAIKYO GIRADE, and this is the weapon of GO2, and it's pretty cool. I dig it. I dig it. So let's get in close here. First, we're not ready for you yet. Let's put this off to the side. And first, let's take a look at the sword itself. As usual, with these roleplay swords, it's very, very tiny, very small, very little, very dinky. Here it is with the Jikan Giredo. Just so you can kind of get a sense here of the size of it. It's a little bit smaller than the Jikan Girade. So yeah, this is more the SAIKYO butter knife O, but hey, you know, it is what it is. But let's get in close here so we can take a look at the details. Right here is where Gio's face will plug into with the Gio symbol there. Some nice molded detail. And you do get some nice molded details throughout. You get some transparent plastic here on the end that has all those little sparkly flecks in it. Oh, look at it. It's so sparkly. So sparkly. And moving up here to the blade, you got some nice gold details going on. The blade itself is done in a soft transparent plastic. And again, has this little sparkly flecks in there. Looks quite nice. And on the back, again, lots of molded detail. Got a little watch strap design there on the back as well. So there you go. So you have that going on there. The sword itself does not have any electronics in it. This is just meant to push a button. That's all this does. But the main part here, Gio's face, is where all the electronics are, and this is where all the noises will come out of. So yeah, it's Gio's head right there. That's all there is to it. But still, very nicely done. You can see the little watch hands here. The tips are done in that clear transclearance plastic there with those little sparklies in there. But yeah, it's Gio's face. But the paintwork is very nicely done in my opinion, like that. You can see this here does have that little sparkly finish, which I do quite like. Gio symbol there on the side. You have a lever here which will activate noises. On the back, your battery compartment is back here. The batteries are included, so you don't have to worry about that. And your speaker is right up there. And various buttons that will be pushed in various modes. Despite how this looks here, no, this will not fit in the Jiku driver. This will not fit into Beyond driver. This is not meant to fit into drivers. But yeah. So now that we have both pieces to connect Gio's head here to the sword, you just want to plug it in at an angle here, like so. And wasn't supposed to do that. I think I just pushed that button by accident, but there you go. You just drop that in at an angle, give it a turn, boop, and it locks into place. And there you have the full-on SAIKYO GIRADE. And yeah, it's weird. It's weird. And again, it's way too small, but you know, it is what it is. It's meant for a kid, but yeah, it's a pretty cool design for a sword. Like now, I just want a sword with my face on it. That's really all I want now. I just want a sword with my face on it. Somebody can make me a sword with, you know, with that on it. Like, yeah, that's what that's what I want now. This is my Christmas wish now. I want that. I want that. It's the only thing I want. But there you have that. So now let's get down to the noises. So you have a trigger right here, and when you push it, you get a swoosh noise. Swoosh swoosh. You can rapid fire the swoosh swoosh. And that's pretty much it. So now let's go into some attacks. So to go into our attack, we're going to take this lever here and pull it up. Get some music. Explosions and things happen. So you have that. And when we bring the lever back down, and you got that. Oh, also one thing to mention is when we do this, after you do this attack and you push the trigger here, you get a bigger slashing noise. So you get that. So now we'll bring it back into Rider mode. So now to do an attack for Rider mode, you're going to bring the lever up and then bring it right back down. So there you have that. And then it just goes back to the regular swoosh. Swoosh. So that is pretty much what it does on its own. But now, let's bring in the Jikan Girado, because now the fun will begin, because we can combine these two swords. So first we need to remove Gio's head here. So just give it a turn, pop it out, put that off to the side, and the SAIKYO Girade just clips onto the top of the blade right here. So just push it down. That will just clip into place, and you get a much more substantial blade there, and that makes me happy. See, that feels like a sword now. I like that. I like that very much. Very cool. So now, from here, we're going to go right into an attack. So to do that, we're going to take the lever, pull it up, and then plug it into the Jikan Girade. So let's get down to it. Explosions and things happen because it's awesome. So there you have that. And we can bring this back down to Rider mode. And pull the trigger. Booyah. So there you have that. So one thing I'm going to do is just going to eject this and pull this out. What I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to turn off the Jikan Girade, because when you plug in Gio's face here, the noises do tend to overlap, so you can't hear things completely clearly. So I'm sorry if this is wasting anybody's time. Hey, if you don't want to hear this again, just skip ahead. But we're going to do this with the Jikan Girade turned off, just so you can hear things a bit more clearly. Now you can hear that standby music a bit better. And there you go. So there you have that, and there you have the fully combined weapon there, and that's kind of ridiculous with the Gio's head just, just staring at you there, but still pretty cool. I like that. I like that. So to disengage Gio's head here, you just push the release button here. on the Jikan Girade, and to disengage the SAIKYO Girade, there is a black lever right here. You just pull that out, and you can just pop that off, and there you go. Everything is now separated, and that is pretty much it. So there you have the SAIKYO Girade. On its own, it's okay, you know, I mean, it's still fun, but it's definitely enhanced by combining it with the Jikan Girade. Like, that's when it really gets fun, and that's when it gets really cool. Fun stuff. Fun, ridiculous stuff, and I want a sword with my face on it now. I just do. But there you go. Now, I picked this up from Hobby Link Japan, but of course there are many other sites you can go to for stuff like this if you're interested, such as CS Toys, Ami, Hobby Search, Mandarake. Of course, there's always eBay and Amazon, but do be wary of the pricing. You can also check out BigBadToyStore.com for some Kamen Rider items. They mostly just sell figure arts at this point, but if you want to check them out, I'll put a link to their site in the description down below. You can also check out the Geo playlist for any reviews you may have missed, also linked in the description down below, so you can check that out as well. And I think that's it, so don't forget to check out EmGo's, check out Lori Plan, follow me on Twitter, all of that good stuff down in the description below, and I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So, there is the Kamen Rider GODX SAIKYO Girade, and this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, palm in your face.